Rico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
We'll go play action with Nix. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. We're just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down.
Just past midfield.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Third down and 4.
Nix from the gun on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Nix going to throw for it. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And they're able to
He will take this into the end zone. What a run. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Williams now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
11 more yards.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
4 yards. He was brought down by Brandon.
Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 39-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a Kansas City
A gain of
Chiefs
16 on that pass play. First down,
First and
KC.
10 at the 18-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Broncos offense ready now for their second drive. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3. Brings up second.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. It's a gain of 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. To return is now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Now it's Dobbins, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Broncos first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Mahomes. And caught, it's Xavier Worthy. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. So first and 10 here now at the 38 as we are ready to get back underway. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
It is third and long.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw across his body is complete. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 14. First down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Chiefs Chiefs are looking at a 1st and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2. Davis will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Horn now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing. Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
1st down throw. Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Spears. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 13 yards on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
On the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. You didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back?
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver.
For the Broncos.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. Well, he swung that wide to Spears. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
At their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Here's Williams off. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Mahomes. He connects with Ray on that one. And he's down. inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
A gain there
yards.
of 21.
That's good.
First down,
Kansas
KC.
City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
A run up the middle, Spears. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 1.
Second and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Spears. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Spears. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. From the 1, second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Smith. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
On third and goal, they go with Smith. And this time, he's in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Chiefs. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Nix now to throw it here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
14 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
Play action now. Oh, the running flash, and he lost the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On second down, it's Nix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's first and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. After losses on the last two run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Throwing is Nix. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Broncos bringing out their punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big.
This is 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Moving left, off he goes. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And the 1st down Chiefs.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Mahomes back. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. It's a game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Isaiah Davis, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Jack Gibbons getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. On the return, here's Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Under 10, under 10, 10, check.
It's now on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Harvard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Man in motion is Ingram.
42-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
For the Broncos.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Forced to his right. There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll take off again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
In trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Dobbins into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. Here is 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Nix. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd down. Here's Dobbins, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
At their own 26-yard line.
A run with Davis. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Horn now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Ingram. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback.
The ball carried by the fullback. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one, taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.